Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. The show brings you Major League Baseball on a Saturday night. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton, and a big-time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right now, this manager has been making all the right moves.
Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Sonny Gray. How about a scouting report on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Now it's going to be C.J. Abrams.
The shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
And the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. And the righty deals. Swing and a ball popped up under this one. Makes the grab, one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
One down, base is empty. To third. Gets it to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses. Bounced out to short, win. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Thaddeus Ward. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know,
some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Kicks and fires. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but somewhere you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
So man aboard, Demetrius, and that one in the air center field. Cruz snags it for the second out. Oh, the throw is wild. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Demetrius Lewis.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
That one the other way. Garrett makes the catch, and that'll do it. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. No score. Back here in St. Louis, second inning set to go. And now here is Eddie Rosario. Gray back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one ripped. Way back there. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He hammers one out to right. His 12th of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. Well, Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Luis Garcia stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. That clips the corner. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
At the plate, Riley Adams. There's the strike. Garcia at second with nobody out. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
Well, I can understand how they want to be aggressive against this guy. Try to get those runs early, because if you don't, you may not get them later on. But you just have to do a better job of picking your spots. Outstanding job by the defense. They know who's on the bump for them. If they can get the outs defensively, they're going to move through this game pretty well.
Dylan Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Gray, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. 0-1 now. Runner takes off. Foul ball there. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. Just missed. Two outs. Liner, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The pitcher.
So now here's the pitcher, Thaddeus Ward.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
kicks and deals. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes again.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ripped towards third. And they get Arenado for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Two now. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff. So
high fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. The shortstop takes a ball. That misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And the batter now, Mike Antico. He was late there, strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering misses. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So the Cards strand a couple. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The pitch. Abrams, in his 3rd season, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2019. The wind of the pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. The wind to kick the pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Righty delivers.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Runner at first with no outs here. Got him looking for the strikeout. Frozen with the heater at the knees.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there, and not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Runner on the go. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And a pitch. Squirts away a little bit. He's in there. Abrams up to third on the wild pitch. Out to short. Win. Fires over to first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Here's Eddie Rosario. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball out to left field. Antico under it and makes the grab. And that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. This one popped up. Gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
0-1's the count.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Big stack center field. Lead runner around second. And he's got a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 down. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. And a major milestone is right. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. So there's number 400. What a moment as one of the game's best circles the bases one more time in his great career. A very special swing of the bat.
Yeah, Berg, and to me, this is one of those career-defining moments. When a guy makes his way into the 400 home run club, he's going to start being mentioned amongst the greatest power hitters to ever play this ball game. It's a rarefied air up there, and it's been really incredible to watch him perform throughout his career.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Bounce to third. And they get Arenado for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Contreras at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Luis Garcia. The pitch. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The other way. Over to Goldie. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Riley Adams. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Antico under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball left side. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. And the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. In there at the knees for a strike. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. His 46th of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 4-2.
They just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing.
Antico, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Two down. And another ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now, Sonny Gray drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Coming home. Cut off, throw to third. And he's out easily. but they do get a run.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Now at the plate, number 91. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Throw to first, and he's back safely. Ball one there. Pitch out, but no action. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Hunter Harvey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Hit on the ground to the right side. There's one. He's out. But the return throw is off target. They can't turn the double play. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Demetrius Lewis. 1 for 2. Now a fly ball to right center. Cruz under it. He makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. First pitch misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
A ball and no strikes to the Nationals' third baseman. Inside corner for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And here it comes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ward now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And there's a ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. And he deals. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. And the first 2 set down in the top of the fifth. Back to the top of the lineup. And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. And that's in there for strike 1. And that one ripped into right. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And the deficit remains 5-2. here in St. Louis. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And the batter now, Paul Goldschmidt. Ward back to work. Here's a rocket out to left. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. And there's one away. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Hard hit, knocks it down. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Contreras now at the plate. As he swings through strike one. Arenado, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for.
On the pitch now for the Nationals, Hunter Harvey.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Adams makes the play, and it's out number 3. So the Cards strand a couple, and it remains 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett. Here comes a pitch. In the air, right side. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Waste no time there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
In the air, out towards right center. Lewis should have this one. Calls it in, and there's one away. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Eddie Rosario. He's already homered here in this one. That clips a corner.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. The pitch. That one missed. The Nationals trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him. 2 away now.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And a good eye there. Garcia measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Antico drifts towards it, nabs it, and that is that. Nationals leave 1. They trail at 5-2. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sonny Gray. Harvey back to work. Popped up right side. Meneses makes the play, and there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So the lineup flips over, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Into center and a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. One out, the runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Hit hard, base hit. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-2.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. His 61st home run of the season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 9-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This to third. Gathers and throws to first. And they get Arenado for the out. Two outs, base is empty. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground. Fair ball. Runner at first with 2 away. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mike Antico. High fly ball out into left center field. Rosario settles underneath it, brings it in, and that is that. Goldie goes yard for the Cards. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. This is top of inning number 7, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Riley Adams. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. New pitcher on here, Yency Almonte.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And that's in there at the knees. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And now it's even up. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Up now for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. one off the mark, and that's ball one. That's a little bit low. And the righty deals. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The pitch. That one to first. He handles it himself. Nats go down 1-2-3. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the seventh. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Yency Almonte. And a pitch. In the air, right field. Garrett drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number one. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's the center fielder. Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first in time. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Hebert Ruiz.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Right-handed reliever. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.